Well, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know that have done power adders to your GTOs and your G8s, the more power you are making, the more heat you are therefore making, and that's one of the biggest things you got to worry about when you start adding superchargers and turbocharger kits. What are you going to do with all that heat? You need to mitigate it, you need to control it, you can't just let it flood your engine bay and melt everything. So this is where a company like DCI comes in. Right now I'm talking with Wayne. So you guys have been making heat shielding for cars for a long time, but you aren't just making it for just people like you or me. You've been making it for big manufacturers for a long time as well.
Correct. We've been manufacturing metallic heat shields for many years now. Our main part of our business when we started doing this was all the OEM manufacturers. So Ford, General Motors, Mitsubishi, Toyota is where we were making them. We do it in the trucking industry as well. And even today we still deal a lot with the OEM manufacturers. What we've done is we've taken some of the materials that we've developed over the years that we've used in OEM manufacturing and made them available to the aftermarket industry. What we find is in the aftermarket you've got a lot of stick-on products available where you really need mechanically fastened heat shielding material that will perform correctly. So there's different materials in different temperature ranges. You know, we go right from materials that will suit an exhaust manifold, a turbo that you can bolt them straight on, down to material that goes on the floorboards of the vehicle. Critical that any heat shielding on a vehicle is done outside the vehicle. A lot of people think they can put heat shielding inside the vehicle. Once the heat's inside the vehicle, you can't get rid of it. You can only move it around. Our materials actually absorb the heat and then we disperse the heat through the heat shield.
Now in a lot of ways, using aluminum materials like this and shielding like this is more useful and beneficial than if you were to just use like exhaust wrap to wrap exhaust components, correct?
Correct. When you use an exhaust wrap, you're wrapping the pipe and you're trapping the heat in the pipe. You're not allowing the pipes to expand and contract. Same with a turbo. If you put a blanket on a turbo, you're not allowing the body of the turbo to expand and contract as it heats up and cools down. That's why you see a lot of headers and pipes, they get cracking issues. What you need to do is you want to allow the pipes and the turbos to expand and contract as they heat up and cool down, but still keep the heat in them and stop that heat betraying out. So that's why you'll see at any OEM fabrication or applications, they always go to a metallic type heat shielding.
Now the materials that you use for insulation, I'm assuming are principally aluminium or aluminum, but are there any other kinds of materials that you use?
Yeah, there are. So if we look at this is our extreme range. So this is 2 layers of stainless steel foil. It's been dimpled for rigidity and an increased surface area. And that has a ceramic liner inside it. So you have stainless, ceramic, and then a stainless steel. And that's rated up to 1200 degrees Celsius. Then you go to a slightly lower rated material, which is our XT5000 range, which has an aluminized steel, ceramic, and an aluminum. Then you go to the TF range, which is your underbody heat shielding. So these ones can go directly onto your exhaust manifold or onto your turbocharger. The TF range is what you put to protect components or under the vehicle, the cold end of the exhaust, or wherever you want to put it.
And if it's something you want to attach to, like say keep heat from getting into the body, the best way to do it is to attach it mechanically, you said, correct?
Correct. And that's one thing with our materials that a lot of people struggle with, is how am I going to attach it to the vehicle? If you can mechanically fasten the shield, you're going to get far better performance than gluing it on. Any adhesive that I apply to the back of the shielding is a lower temperature rating and will eventually fall off.
Now there are some kits that you already have prefabricated setups for certain cars, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. We have a C7 Corvette kit here, which is basically addition to all the factory heat shielding. This one just bolts straight into all the factory mounting points. You don't remove any of the factory heat shielding. This is in addition. Any of this heat shield product, it varies, but it will give you approximately about a 60% temperature drop if it's used correctly.
That's a lot of drop.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to get some of your products, where should they look?
They can look on our website, DCIperformance.com.au. They can go to the Vibrant website, Vibrant Performance, also carry our whole range of our heat shielding, or they can talk to 3P Connect in California.
Okay, I think I'm definitely going to be getting some for around my transmission oven, because that's always been a little hot ever since I've souped up the floor a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Happy to help you.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Awesome.
Thank you.